Today I will talk about exploring performance interventions and more specifically communities of practice. As a teacher in elementary, my goal is always to instill in students a desire for learning. I've always wanted to create new and exciting lessons integrating technology using the different tools that I have available to me at the school. Over the years, I have learned how to use new technological resources that make it possible for us teachers to create and deliver better lessons. I've also been fortunate enough to be able to attend several technology conferences over the last 15 years, allowing me to learn new and exciting things that I can then go back and apply in my classroom and also share with my peers by teaching a class, since I'm also the technology liaison for the school. Every year, teachers are expected to use technology more and more in their lessons, and it has become very clear that using it properly contributes immensely to improving lessons and therefore making learning more fun and relevant for our students. It becomes clear then that for teachers to effectively reach and impact their students, they must become lifetime learners. They must keep up to date with not only the latest educational trends, but also with the latest advances in technology and how they can be implemented in their classrooms and lessons. The theory of connectivism assumes that knowledge exists in the world instead of being in the head of the learner. Connectivism proposes a metaphor of a network with nodes and connections. In this metaphor, a node is anything that can be connected to another node, such as an organization like information, data, feelings, and images. Connectivism sees learning as the process of creating connections and elaborating a network. There are several personal development interventions mentioned in the book Fundamentals of Personal Development. Communities of professional practice is one of them. In this type of intervention, people join together to help each other by sharing ideas, experiences, mistakes, and accomplishments about a specific field, whether it is professional or educational. One good example of this is how NASA successfully rescued Apollo 13 mission to the moon. They all formed a community of practice and together devised a solution that saved all the astronauts from dying in space by sharing ideas, collaborating, and learning from one another. This type of intervention is related to performance problems such as a lack of motivation, because if the person is not motivated to grow professionally, he or she will not be a productive member of a community of practice within his or her organization. It can also be related to lack of information, because a person might not know that he or she can belong to a community of practice and learn from others in her company. This intervention needs resources, such as time, to be able to hold the meetings necessary to support the community of practice. It needs to be supported by management so that it can have all the necessary resources to succeed. A good strategy to implement this intervention is to treat it as an opportunity for personal growth as well as an opportunity to improve the company's processes by fostering a long-lasting learning environment where employees feel appreciated and their input and ideas are valued by others. The benefits of this intervention is that it allows its participants to grow not only as individuals, but also as a working family, who will then be better prepared to handle future challenges. Another benefit of this intervention is that it makes everyone feel appreciated when contributing something to solve a problem. The limitations of this intervention are that it can sometimes create frictions among its members, and if this issue is not properly addressed or resolved, it can create conflict and delay the process of solving a problem. Finally, for this intervention to work, there must be a performance improvement practitioner who is in charge of initiating the process and who also helps clarify priorities, keep everyone on track with realistic goals, set deadlines, facilitate discussions and feedback, and identify problems before they become unmanageable. Thank you.